The Storytelling Masterclass workshop for creative youth entrepreneurs recently held at Freedom Park, Lagos, bringing together young creatives passionate about storytelling and writing. The 4-day masterclass attracted creative writers between the ages of 14 and 35, offering them a platform to develop their skills and refine their craft.
You have to choose which of these characters you are immersed in. And it is when you see how people who have written before you have put this together, it's the way you too, you start to learn to put this together. It's extremely important you do so, right? You need to pay attention to it, great attention to it.
One of the key sessions focused on frame story and characters, where participants analyzed character development using insights from Kash Onodile, also known as Aiye-ko-ooto, and his book, A Noble Warrior, a tribute to Wole Soyinka. Galaxy Television spoke with several beneficiaries, many of whom expressed how the sessions enhanced their storytelling abilities and boosted their confidence.
My name is Bana Emeka Akinshola, and I'm here for the storytelling masterclass. So honestly, I used to believe in my comfort zone. I believe my story, my pattern. But during the course of this workshop, I understood that it's not just only about my pattern. I have to also be able to make sure that my story is very relatable. In the sense that I'm not just writing for myself, but also for audience that want to learn, get entertained, and also express.
My name is Prisminogo, and I was looking to develop my writing skills and be a better writer.
And how is that going so far?
It has been going really, really well. I have no background in literature or arts writing, and I really wanted to do this. And so, this program, I used to write stories, but just stories. But this program has given me structure. It has given me plan. It's given me, told me the behind the scenes of what goes on behind writing any novel story.
My name is Alabi Tiwaluluwa Sharon. I learned how to improve my writing skills, my creative skills, and I'm this kind of person that I've been away from reading general books and writing because of school, and I've been reading only my school books basically. So that's it.
Okay, my name is Newton Amaka. I am a student of the Nigerian Institute of Journalism. I got to know about the Aiye-ko-ooto story framing from my lecturer. He sent me the link, and I was like, okay, it would be a great opportunity for me to improve my storytelling skills, not just as a person, but as an aspiring journalist. So, yeah.
I am Divine Fashigbe and I'm a 14-year-old aspiring creative writer.
So, since joining this class is a 4-day class. Have you been here since the very first day?
Yes, I have.
Right. So, what have you learned so far since you joined?
Okay, one of the most important things I've learned since I began this class was time management and how to use my time wisely. So before I struggled with using my time while writing because some days I'll write for like 5 hours and then the next I don't write at all. So when I got to class, I think on the first day, Mr. Cash told us that we need to spend like give ourselves time, intentionally set time for ourselves to write, even though it's 30 minutes a day. And that will help us to grow. It's like structuring our time, and by doing that, we're also structuring our stories.
My name is Adejuma Bolu. I'm here to learn about storytelling and story writing.
So what have you learned so far?
Oh, I've learned a lot, and I cannot say it all, but what are one of the things that I learned are the rudiments of writing, because there are some words that I've written before, but when I get to the midway, I stop because the idea is no more flow. So, according to what our lecturer taught us, because he taught us so many things, how to go along with it when sometimes when we are stuck in the way, and things to incorporate when we are writing our stories.
My name is Munira Shitebe. I'm here for the masterclass writing workshop on characters. I was surprised by how many people showed up and were super passionate about their stories, how enthusiastic they were sharing them with others. I want to write more of targeting more of like YA audiences, more in like fantasy or and a bits of comedy, adventure, a little bit of romance too.
Speaking on the initiative, the organizer, Cash Onodile, highlighted the inspiration behind the masterclass as well as plans to expand its reach despite existing challenges.
My name is Cash Onodele, and my pen name is Aiye-ko-ooto.
All right. So first of all, I want to ask you to tell us briefly about the Noble Warrior.
The Noble Warrior was a tribute play that I wrote for Professor Wale Soyinka on his 90th birthday in 2024. It was performed 17th of July at the June 12th Cultural Center at Abeokuta, and about 6 times at Muson Center. And in 2025, it was also performed for a week at the Global Memorial Hall here in Lagos.
All right. So I want to ask you about the masterclass, the storytelling masterclass workshop we have right now. First of all, what's the inspiration behind it?
3 things. 60% of Nigerian population are youth, mostly unemployed. Second thing, the president said there's renewed hope for the youth. And the third thing, he created a department at the Federal Ministry of Arts and Culture called the Creative Economy, and also said things like, oh, this is going to be the next oil. And I looked across the frame and I thought, you know what? Nobody is tying these 3 things together, and they could really be a cord for development of our youth. And I thought, well, maybe it's because he's gigantum, you know, whatever. It's so huge. Nobody is really coming up with a frame, and I couldn't see anything that is coming out of the federal ministries either. And then I thought, well, if we look at everything, what is the bedrock of creative economy? I believe it is creative writing. And it's an area that I kind of started evolving into. I'm a retired systems architect, but I kind of evolved into this, and I thought, you know what, this is a thing I can give back in my own little way, with the hope that someday the federal government, the state government, sympathetic private organizations can come around and support this, and we can grow it to become an innovation hub for the youth. So in December of last year, 2025, I put together, if you like, an experiment, a foundation class, and it was attended by 83 youth. So I thought, well, there is a test. And I then designed a 1-year workshop series called the Masterclass for storytelling for them. And we're on the 5th batch this year.
All right, impressive. Now, are we just going to be having this masterclass, the storytelling masterclass workshop, just in Lagos, or are you looking to actually spread it across Nigeria?
Well, it'll be interesting to solve it across Nigeria. I think that can happen. First, if we have the solid foundation in finance, one thing I've been doing is I've been creating, if you like, a handbook for each of these workshops. So we have we have three handbooks now, and I think by the end of running about 6 sessions, we have possibly enough that if there is enough funding for it, we can have it replicated, because the lead faculties for each of those 6 geographies can actually just leverage the handbook, and they can take advantage of all the slide decks that I've created. I don't really need to be in the picture, but somebody needs to start this. And I thought, you know, take the little bit of pension I have, get started, and see whether someone or an organization is interested in helping our youth.
The Storytelling Masterclass, a free program, continues to provide a valuable learning experience for young entrepreneurs and creative writers, equipping them with essential skills for success in the creative industry.